Hello artisans, welcome back to this channel. This is Rochelle Rosenberg. So today we actually had painted Walid. Yay! And this painting is one of the challenging painting that I have ever done. So it had stood here for about 5 days before I finished it yesterday. And one of the things that I would like to say about this man is that he is very good in his cinematic digital designs. So he is one of my influences whenever it comes to my painting. And since he draws things digitally, I do my painting on hands, right on the canvas and on different surfaces. So for that, I would like to give thanks to Walid for allowing me to steal his photography with permission and to paint it in my own perspective. So why not hang around and check out the following video how I painted him. And for the record, if you got time, go and check out his channel. So that's him. So here is the painting that I am trying to portray about Walid. For everyone who doesn't know him yet, Walid is a Swedish award-winning composer, a conceptual artist, mechanical engineer, and he is an entrepreneur. So he is actually creating a lot of cinematic music and illustrative designs, and he loves teaching. So those are the things that you can see actually in his channel. As I started to grab his picture, it had been 2 years since I've been following him, and I've been roaming around his website actually, and I'm challenged to draw him actually. And for the first weeks that I actually did this painting, there arose a fear inside of me, and I want to share the feelings with you because I think it's important to remember that whenever you are challenged, it is actually there where you would feel that you need some more development. So last week I actually planned to draw him for a day, but what happened is I started to sketch him just as you see on this canvas. And I just sketched him, and because of the fear that I felt, I actually just left this portrait. So my first plan was to sketch, and then suddenly my desire became huge that I want to paint him in a new technique. And since this new technique is new to me, so I'm also quite challenged about painting him because he's very professional and he's kind of huge, and since he's an award-winning illustrator, so I felt like little compared to him. And then suddenly I was reminded about one of his emails that never compare yourself to anyone. At that point, I actually felt much more scared because at that point of time, I actually wanted just to tear away this paper and just throw it away in the garbage bin. But somehow if I do that, I would probably feel much more regret or remorse that I didn't took hold of the challenge that I am feeling. So as I portray my expressions about Walid, I just hope that you would consider how I feel in this painting. So it took me actually quite 14 days or 15 just to finish this, and yesterday I actually just grabbed the brush and just try to wash away all the thoughts and the fears that I actually have deep inside of me, and just put on the acrylics and started to paint on. I want to express my gratitude to Walid because he actually had given me a lot of good impressions and confidence when it comes to my painting. And even though I didn't go to school like he did, I actually have learned most of the things since childhood, and his emails actually had boosted up my skills, my understanding, and it helps me actually a lot when it comes to my hands-on painting. He is actually creating a lot of digital painting, and there's a lot of things you can learn from him. He is one of the best influencers that I actually have for now. And of course, there will come more people on the list. But as for me, I am just so thankful that through the challenges that I actually felt in this painting, I have never ever felt the feeling that I felt with this painting before. So it makes me feel like I've overcome that fear and remorse inside of me. So as I try to train myself or to navigate myself on the new techniques with the brush, I have discovered that I could do much more better. And I discovered that I am much more braver to try new things and try the new techniques. Actually, in this painting, I tried to forget the techniques that I used to do. I usually use the stretching strokes, but at this point I actually used a lot of circulating techniques with my brush and tried to paint even the background, which I never usually do. So that's a challenging point for me. So doing this painting was very crucial for me, and there are thoughts in my mind. I am afraid that if he will find this painting or if he will ever find this video, there is a fear that I would be afraid of whatever he would say. Although these things that I'm saying right now are just the things that I say in my mind, I know that Walid wouldn't say so. But that's the fear sometimes that I face whenever I am challenged on the new things that I want to do. And I think it's quite interesting to have those feelings, because it means that there are new things that are going on in your life, and that there are new desires that arises within you so that you could be developed. And I want to encourage you to share with me your experiences about the fear that you also had faced, whatever kind of hobby or interest that you have. For example, if you are singing or drawing, you probably have these kinds of feelings that I have, and I think that it's important if you can share them with me so that I would feel a little bit more relieved. So as you can see, I am quite focused when I painted this. I was very observant not to make mistake, or I'm always afraid to make mistakes in my paintings and even in real life, but it happens so that sometimes you just fall into those kind of situations. And at the end of this painting, I am quite satisfied on how it turned out. I think that it's kind of beautiful and kind of interesting how the colors have mixed up, and I hope that you too had enjoyed watching this video. So anyway, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you are new here, please don't forget to share your comments down below.